What's up, everybody? Oh, we got nobody watching. We had some people pop in here, so that's good. I found some bluegills down here, so I'm still getting set up, but we'll get started soon. Let me do the work on this camera mount here. Sit tight. Hey, what's going on, folks? Just getting my camera mounted up. Drilled a bunch of holes. Found some bluegills in here. Whether they're still here or not, we're gonna find out. Let me get this mounted up here. Why is this being difficult today? See Dan Thompson, Jared's in the house. So Sampy or Greenwell. Don't want to hit the volume here. I'll show you guys around here as soon as I get this camera clamped in there. There we go. What up? All right, so I'm fishing some channels here. We got about, what, 5 inches ice? I don't know if you guys can see that. But I found some panfish on my camera. So we're getting set up. See if they're still up down there. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is the first time I'm live streaming while ice fishing. Oh yeah, they're still down there. Hopefully I don't scare them away. They'll come back. They're down there. I don't know if the camera's going to be our best bet. I might switch over to the flasher. See a bunch of people popping in here. Can't see from this far. We'll get up next to you though. Gonna spend a few hours out here today. So we'll see how we do. Hopefully get some panfish at least. Oh, I did see some small bluegill. I pulled up into a lot and there's a ton of people out here fishing. So let me get the sonar set up. How much moving around I'll do, I don't know. There we go. Hey, what's going on, Kevin? Fishing Frustrations UK, James Kirkpatrick, what's going on? Holy smokes, we got 18 people, middle of the week. Let me get my jig and put there. Oh, yeah, there's fish on the bottom, little ones. Look at something. And an eagle claw inline. St. Croix panfish noodle. Legend silver. Little gold jig head. This is my jig head of choice for early ice. Should be using red plastic. I don't know if I'm going to use plastic. I got some waxies, but we'll try this, see what happens. Let's see if I can get you guys a view of this. All right, now here's. Hey, thank you for the super chat, Fishing Frustrations. Why am I not seeing my bait? All right. Let that stick this in here for a minute. There it is. All right. Let's see if I can see you guys. Thank you very much. David Garchar in the house. There's Fishing Frustrations with the super chat. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you guys. Jared, Alan Parshall in the house. Bobby Newton, I see. I'm going to miss fish doing this. Dan Thompson, I think I said hello. There's my buddy Sampy. Oh, my fingers are cold already. There's Jody. What's going on? Ice fishing. I'll turn the sensitivity up. See if I can see my jig. Trying to get it all tweaked and tuned in, and then I'll show you guys what's going on the sonar. Oh, that could very well be it. I got to come down a little more. I got up this morning, let Coke go out, and it was definitely misting out here. That's what I'm talking about. All right. We're just looking for some bluegills right now. There's bass in here. I'm fishing some channels off the Fox River. The reason why I picked this is because it freezes first. Access is pretty easy. This will be my first live on the ice. We'll see what happens. I was going to set up some tip-ups. I still might. I don't know how long I'm going to stay out here. We'll see. Got a little late start today just because it was kind of misting this morning. It's 34, so it's not cold. I don't need an iced shanty. I am hot though. Holy smokes! I'm starting to break a sweat here. I could be out of practice too, so this might take me a while. I'm kind of overheated because I don't know. I had to drill like 30 holes before I got onto some fish. Thank you again, John. Appreciate you. I'm using a yellow piece of plastic. That might not do it. It doesn't look to be getting any interest, but it does match a waxy. And the fish I saw down there on the camera were all tiny. They were small. So just testing out the setup, getting this stuff going on. So we'll see. I'm supposed to go fishing a couple times this weekend, actually. It's going to be a busy weekend. Kim Burnett, what's going on, buddy? Hey, what's going on, Lyle? How you doing? Catfish Pappy, what's up? I should have brought my bigger sled because I got too much gear in here with all this camera gear. This is the first time I'm doing any of this stuff on the ice, so I wasn't used to it. I know to bring the bigger sled. I kind of got to jam everything in there. All right, let's try some depth. Let me get a waxy out here. I wanted to try this plastic since it was on there. Like I said, it's gold head with a little glow yellow. Probably do better with red this time of year, but we'll see. We usually hear waxies of the tickets whenever we go. And this is the first time I'm fishing this part of the channel. Usually when I fish them, it's on the other side of the road. But that's because that freezes up even faster than this side. Hey, real and virtual outdoors, what's going on? No, there's some little bluegills down there, but nothing yet. I just got out here.
Yeah, right around there, a lot of little bluegill. Haven't seen a couple crappie.
Yeah, huh? You never know until you try, right? All right. Ooh, these are pretty big. I like it. You guys ever mess with these? These things are a mess once you open them. Especially when you get them all in your sled. All right, let's see if we'll actually do it. Sean. Hey, what's going on, Sean? How you doing? Justin, Fish and Feathers. What's going on, Justin? How you doing, bud? It's nice out here. Like I said, I'm breaking a friggin' sweat. So we'll be out here for a couple hours. The only problem with having you guys along, not that I'm complaining, is it's hard to keep on the move. I mean, I am using a spring bobber. I should probably point down here. I got to figure out how to get this set up. So let's see. I'm going to dead stick this. Let me see what this is. Well, maybe that's just 4 inches. Not gonna lie, it did pucker me up on the way out here. All right, we'll do this. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? Look at that, 27 people out here. Let's see if we can see anything here. More important, let's see if you guys can see anything here. Well, there were bluegills down there. All this wreckage probably scared them away. All right. Tinkerbell, what's up? Fish Smack, what's going on? more people coming out here. See, look, Lyle's so safe, even a kid will do it. Yeah. I just got here, though.
What?
I just got here, though. I'm not seeing anything down there yet.
We were there a couple days ago and didn't see one crappie.
You what?
We were there a couple days ago, didn't see no crappie coming over there.
I seen some bluegill on the camera, but
Yeah, we got a couple bluegills last time.
yeah. Not a good sign, folks. The ice is 4 inches thick, I'm guessing. Thick enough, 5 inches maybe. Oh, there's a bluegill right there. I don't know if you guys hear look, see him on the camera. I don't. You can't see it, but he's down there. Ooh, it's a crappie. No, that's a bluegill. Oh, missed him. So there's bluegills down there. We'll see what we can do. See if we can't get a fish on camera here. Still got my bait? Yes. I got a lot going on here. Might be easier to make videos than doing this. Lyle, nope. Oh, there they are. There's some down there. They keep swimming by my camera. Trying to find my bait with the camera. Not as easy as you'd think. There we go. Hey, not too bad. Look at that. We got one. First fish through the ice. Ooh, he inhaled it. Wonder where my pick is. There we go. Here's a little guy. Perfect bait size. There we go. First one. There we go. No. Oh. And he gone. Should have recorded that. So there we go. One fish. So they want it just sitting there. So we'll dead stick it and leave it here and see what happens. See if I can't show you guys what's going on in this cylinder. All right. Hold on. I might shake you guys up a little bit. Flash warning. Let's see if that helps you guys get a better view of what's going on here. All right. I'm going to be fishing blind here so you guys can see how's that. Well, if you guys could even see. All right. I guess you guys are going to have to put up with my Pete's whiskers. What's going on, Pete? How you doing, bud? We're just doing a little bluegill fishing on the channels here. We do have one. Did get my bait back. Got a gentleman that looks like behind me fishing with his daughter. Should put on some gloves. My hands are starting to get chilly. Once they're done, they're done. But it inhaled it, so it should be pretty easy if they're down there. I only saw a couple. I'm happy to be out fishing. It's been a little while. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but this is pretty much Midwest pan fishing here. You're sitting on the ice. Usually there's adult beverages involved and a bunch of other people. Well, I got you guys, so there's people here. It's a little early for any beverages. I got coffee in the bucket that I'm using to hold up my electronics. That doesn't do me any good. Something's coming up. Something checked it out and left. Mike's in the house. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Kelly? Yeah, I need to bring my bigger sled next time. I'd be able to set this stuff up off the back. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Ryan? You know where I'm at, bud. Water temperature here is 39.7 degrees. Carolina catfish hunter, what's up? Look at this. Pete, that's right. You are from South Africa, aren't you, bud? Keep forgetting that. You've become a regular in a couple of these streams. So, you guys have any ice fishing down there in South Africa? Oh, there we go. We just had another bite. There we go. Oh, even smaller. Ooh, this is a baby. Baby, baby, baby. Just like Biggie Smalls, it's a hey, baby, baby. Look at a little guy right there. Woohoo! Hey, beats working. Beats working. Welcome back. Hey, Maurice, what's going on? Just catching some little baby bluegills out here, killing some couple hours, taking a break off of work for a few hours. Needed to get out here. I wanted to test this camera out. The camera works right, but it definitely worked better in deeper water. Maybe I just sell the whole kit and caboodle and get me live scope. What do you think, Lyle? I'm trying to think how to reverse this camera and point it right at the hole for you guys so you can watch what I'm doing. You'll be able to see how a spring bobber works too. Usually you're holding on jigging, but these bluegills apparently they're liking it dead sticked. Dead sticked. Ian Tipton, what's going on? Yeah, a little still wiggle, especially when you're on a little tiny noodle rod. I don't trust the big water yet, to be honest with you. So, and this is what, 5 inches maybe? I can measure. Hold on. I don't want to stick. We're getting some bites, so I don't want to stick that down there and measure. I did find a spud bar in the parking lot, so I left it out there in case somebody comes back for it. But if it's still there when I leave, man, it's mine, I guess. Or I'll drop it off at the bar. I think they got a lost and found over there. That's probably what I'll do. I'll be hoping somebody did that for me. I mean, they're not a heck of a lot of money, but it's nice to get your gear back. So let me see if I can figure out how to reverse this here. Oh, no, not that one. More. Guest, layout, private chat, broadcast settings, camera, front camera, back camera. There we go. Let's see how that works, because then I'll be able to see chat, and you guys will be able to see. Well, maybe. This is going to be difficult. You guys will be able to see what's going on here. I don't know if you guys can see the little red speck right there is this right there. That's the spring bobber. So we'll see if it sets off with the slightest little hole, slightest little bite. You'll see it just boom go down. It's a titanium spring. There's Cody. What's going on, Cody? Yeah, I can actually see you guys from here. Checking my electronics, checking my flasher. Even though, in 3 feet of water, it's hard to see anything. So I'm going to try and see if I can't get one for you guys while it's pointed at. I mean, like I said, they're just little bluegills. Realistic fishing makes a living off of them little guys. I can do it once in a while too. I'm gonna put some fresh bait on there in a second. I do have some minnows and some shiners for tip ups. And thank you, Cody. I'd appreciate the thumbs up. So if we got 2 little dudes, One bigger than the other, and one really small. Trying to figure out how to set up this sled so I can hop from hole to hole to hole and keep you guys with me. We'll give it some time. If I got time to figure it out. Like I said, I need to bring my bigger sled. Can you guys all hear me? I guess I should have asked that at the beginning of this stream. Sometimes when I'm dead sticking, I like changing the height of the bait. What did Hash say? Hold on. Sorry about that, real and virtual. Every time I go to scroll up to show your comment, I get bumped out of the studio. Audio's is gone. Well, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Richard? Can you hear me now? Hide current comment. Let's see if I can scroll here back up. There we go. Boom. Thank you, sir. I just missed a fish. Yeah, every time I went to scroll up, it was boot me out of the studio. Hey, we got two. Oh, wait, I'm getting another hit. Hold on. Two little baby bluegills. Oh, missed them. Two little bluegills, SK. Just got out here. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Half an hour. Well, I started half an hour. I've been fishing for maybe 20 of that. Oh, here we go. I'm getting, oh man, they got to be tiny. I'm on about 4 or 5 inches ice. Oh, come on. Ooh, it must be small. Let's see if I can't set the hook. Okay, now I'm going to try reversing this camera again so you guys can see these little taps I'm getting. All right, let's try this. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this without getting booted out again. Settings, camera, front camera, back camera, go back. There we go. Let's see if we can't get this caught on camera here. I can still read the comments though. Did you guys see that? Little tiny taps. See, now what happens here is I'm going to get these little tiny taps and I'm going to be like hell-bent to catch that little sucker. I got to see if we still got some bait on there. They could just be pulling on a wax worm, which is why I'm not getting a hook set. If I don't get another nibble here in a second, we're going to change the bait out. Do a fresh wax. You get some more stink on the hook. Yeah, I think you got it. Let's take a look. Yep, pulled it right off the hook. Well, that's a good sign. Let me get another waxy out here. SK, I don't know if you saw me. I was watching you live scoping the other day. made a couple comments, but I had to run in the background until the end of it. It's actually warm out here. It's 34 degrees. This is where baiting a hook gets kind of rough when my hands start getting cold. Try to double it up on the hook here. See if I can get it on there. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff hanging off. Man, these things are gross. All right, so we put it back down there. See if I can't get a little fishy. All right, can you guys see that little red thing right there? That's the spring bobber. It's a little titanium spring that hangs on the end. And the tiniest, they'll breathe on it and that thing will move. So I want you guys to see how that thing goes down with the littlest of fishes. Using, what is this, 2-pound test on here? So super finesse. I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. It's all right. I just need to get out and fish, so it is what it is. It's been a while. My last perch trip was good. I got a bunch of little guys, but they're here. They're just few and far between. There was a lot of cars in the parking lot, so they must be out in the channel. I was getting close to 10 o'clock. Plus, I got all sorts of stuff in my way. It might be kind of hard to set up there. Oh, missed him. Did you guys see that? See, it's hard to do with the camera in the way, but I do it for you guys. Wouldn't be surprised if they got my bait. Yeah, I'm thinking it did. Let me check it. There's still a little bit on there. We're at the right depth, so we'll leave it right like that. There's the. Can you guys see that little red dot right there? I'm gonna try and get it in front of the camera. So, right in front of the snow. Now you can see it. Now watch that little red dot. Everybody, keep your eyes on there. Hey, what's going on, Steven? What's going on? See if we can at least see a bite or show you what it's like on there. It's getting bit, as long as there's still a little chunk of wax from on there, the little ones that bite. This corner over here usually gets stacked up with crappie at one point or the other during the winter. After talking to that guy who was just walking through here with his little girl, he says they haven't been here the last couple of days. So you don't know unless you go. Oh, every now and then I see it bounce. I got to look down at my foot to see if I kicked it or not. What electronics are you using? I got a Markham flasher, an LX7, and I got a Markham camera. After I'm gonna try and get this fish that's messing with me. After that, I'll show you guys. It's a flasher with a standard sonar display on it as well. So I'm looking at like dual displays, and then I got the camera. The camera, I'm having a hard time. I got to drill a second hole and put the there is what's called like a turret that you can use to turn the camera so it's pointing right at your stuff. But I wanted to get set up for the live stream and stuff. If I was making a video, I'd went to all the trouble and had it pointing right on my bait once I got on them. But other than that, I just use it to scope. All right, let me check my bait here. Still there. Make sure that that little bobber is right in front of the ice shavings there. Makes it a little easier for you guys to see. There we go. I didn't see any bass. I didn't see any pike with the camera. Like I said, I drilled like 20 holes already. If I just had any signs of any of that stuff, the weeds haven't died off enough yet for there to be an actual weed line in these channels. I just set up some tip ups. I probably still should, but then that means I got to leave the cam and I'm here talking with you guys. I got to be a good host. That's probably more for a video to do. Okay, now you see, I haven't gotten a tap for a while, so I'm going to raise the bait a little bit, maybe 6 inches, half a crank. Let's see if that makes a difference, because they could very well just be right down there staring at it. I want to make sure I got that in front of the... There we go, right there. And I'm trying not to get quiet too, because I'll do that. I'll get in a trance staring at that darn spring bobber. In the summer, sure, on docks and stuff, I've used this rod before until I got hooked up to a big catfish. It just spooled me for every ounce of line I had on here. This one doesn't hold up. It doesn't have that much line on it. So I quit doing that. Now I'm just using a little gold hammer jig head, an Acme, I think 5 millimeters, and just a waxy. That's all I'm using now. I had a little creature plastic on there when I got out here. I tried it, but nothing was biting on it. I think if I had red, I'd do better. Waxies work good just because of the stink. All right. Whatever it was, tore like half the wax worm off. Little sucker. There we go. Trying to keep my hands a little warmed up. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a garbage truck driving by. That's a fishing buddy of mine. I'll be fishing with him on Sunday. Whether or not we go live or not, I don't know. But he just drove by. This is his route. He told me he'd be around. I don't think he saw me way back here in the corner, though, or else he'd have wailed on the air horn. All right, what do we want to do here? Chris, I got plenty of stuff. I appreciate you for doing that. And we don't have a long enough ice season. Hold on to them if you're going to do some pan fishing or something. They work just as well in the summer. Or if you got some kids you want to donate them to, I would definitely do something like that. I mean, maybe even contact James Dockery because he'll donate that stuff to the kids. I really don't ice fish enough to want, that need that much. I got so many jigs. I know it sounds ludicrous for me to turn down gear, but I'd rather have some kid or someone who's going to put it to more use have them than me just have them sit in the box, 9 months out of the year. Hey, what's going on, Robert? How you doing? We got just a couple of bluegill getting tapped on here. I'm trying to do this live, so moving is not conducive to or doing a live while this is. I'm learning until I set up a sled for better to do so. Moving's hard because right now I got a bunch of gear all over the ice. Here, wait, was that tap? Yeah, it was a tap. They got to be tiny, tiny, tiny. SK, are you still here? I'll show you my electronics if you are. I'll turn away for a second. Just say yes or no if you're in here. Hey, 252, what's going on? Oh, there he is. All right, here we go. Right there. This is an LX7. Here's the flasher, and that's just like any regular 2D. And then I'm running a video camera right there underwater. So, yeah, I love fishing for channel cast through the ice, but I do that on the chain. The channel cats here would probably be at the mouth of the river. And I'm not getting that close to the river. Not when there's only 4 inches on here. If we had like some crazy cold snap, I might get a little closer to the river, but I'm maybe a block away from the fox in these little channels back here. Let's see, what's it say? Oh yeah, that was. Hey Jeff, what's going on? How you doing? Just doing a little bluegill fishing, trying to see what we can get. I'm gonna switch this bait up. For some reason, they're liking the fresh waxies. If I saw bigger fish, I'd put like a minnow head and use a spoon, but I didn't. And if this guy behind me was catching or was on the crappie, I would do that too. And I'll show you guys the jig I'm using real quick before I put her back down there again. Son of a gun. All right. It's a 5mm tungsten, hammered gold. That seems to be a good color out here. Works pretty well. And just a wax worm on there, folded over. Usually does the trick. Let me get a depth here. There you go. All right. See if I can't get that. Can you guys see the little orange spot in front of the ice shavings? It looks like it. Hey, Froggy, what's going on? Hey, there's a net. Oh, see, here's Jackie. Good morning. I saw you made a comment. I haven't had a chance to answer my comments yet today because I tried to get my work done this morning and then get out here. But we're just hanging out here doing a little ice fishing. It's like 4, maybe 5 inches of ice. It did crack and pop in that first trip out on the ice. That'll scare you. That puckered me up pretty good. Lyle, you should be out here with me, experience it. I don't see anything on the camera or the sonar, so they could just be swimming through. Yeah, I'm broadcasting to a bunch of Southerners here. Makes me look better than I really am, to be honest with you. You guys want to see some good ice fishing action, go check out Fish on Luke. He does it a lot. Same with Kyle over at Wisconsin Fisherman. And then a lot of the big channels. Josh over at Pig Patrol, he's an ice fishing machine. You know, Lyle, there's something weird about my setup here on my phone. I don't know why. I couldn't see if you were trying to come in or not. So, and I got bumped out already, twice, 3 times. So I'm not going to mess with it. But I'm getting comments from you guys, so that's a good sign. Then I'm still broadcasting, obviously. Whew, hands are starting to get cold. Get my hand warmers out. Already, I got like 20 holes on the way out here till I finally saw some on my camera, and I just saw some little ones. It was getting close to having to start broadcasting when I scheduled it, SK, but I did 20 holes all the way out here. Maybe a quarter block away from where I parked, so I drilled from where I parked all the way out here. Why go further than you got to? That's the biggest part of ice fishing is finding the fit. Well, just it's easier on a boat than it is hauling a sled and having to drill a hole. Usually I'll drill a hole every 20 paces is how I do it. Yeah, we got 2 bluegills. Damien, what's going on, brother? How you doing? I figured I'd leave for a couple hours, check it out, give the camera a try. I found some bluegills, not many, but I found a few here. I caught 2, missed 1, little tiny one. Just using waxies on a tungsten, hammered. Eddie Gross, what's going on? Oh, thanks, bud. First time out on the ice. I need you out here with your live scope, Damien. But then again, it's regardless of live scope. Lyle would have he'd have crapped himself today, man. I got on that ice and it started popping, and it's clear, not the spot I'm on, but where you get on, it's like crystal clear, and you can see the cracks in the ice, and you can see like the air injecting between them when they pop. Did you hear all that, Lyle? It even made me pucker a little bit, like I said. All right, looks like we're not getting any more hits. Normally I would move. We're gonna see if they come back around. I think they're just swimming around this corner. I don't hear that little girl behind me yelling and screaming, so. But I want you guys to see. I think you guys saw it. There's a couple of taps I had on there. Let's see what Alan says. Don't forget to mention the awesome. Wait. Canadian ice anglers. Oh, absolutely. Clayton Schick. Jay Siemens. Yep, Jay's a good dude. He's really good. Aaron Weeb. He's a slayer. He's way up there. I sent Lyle a link to his video where they were blowing holes in the ice with a shotgun because they left their auger at home. Yeah, Jay's video game is on point. Man, I really like that online tournament. They did that 39 hours. That was awesome. Lyle says no. All right, we ain't getting any hits. Let's see if I can get closer to the bottom here. go. I got this camera at a really funny angle so you guys can see it. So, oh, wait, I just got tapped. Oh. We still in front of the... Yeah. I think that took my waxy, whatever that was. I should check. Nope, still there. Hey, Sandy, good morning. Oh, yeah, you are out in Cancun still, huh? Don't make me ban you from my chat. You quit talking about that. Little breeze is picking up. You'll see the breeze just barely picked up, and you can, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that tungsten spring bobbers. Yeah, actually, this is all weeds right here, right now. They haven't died off yet for the winter, SK. So I got structure here. I'll show you guys here. As soon as I turn the camera, there's structure just to the left of me. There's trees and stuff in the water, but the problem with those is it's awfully shallow. I drilled over there and I didn't see a fish. I like came all the way along all that structure over here, and then I got out here in this little basin right here, and a lot of fish will just swim around in a basement. Oh wait, what was that? That was something. See, there's tiny ones out there. Maybe even see, come on. I don't know if you guys saw that. They're just pulling on the end of that. Well, actually, up. Come on. Nope. Nope. Make sure I got that. There we go. See how it's moving? That's a fish. That's something small. Something maybe even like minnows or something. I don't see them on the camera. I do see something off the bottom on the flasher, but barely showing up. Got him. There we go. Little dude. Woohoo! Look at that. Did you guys see how slight the movement was on that spring bobber? Little dude. There we go. Hey, beat's working. It's what I got. It's what I'm fishing for. They seem to be hugging the bottom now where they were right up under the ice before. So we'll see if we can't get another one. I hear that little girl. She's running around on the ice. Do you hear her, Lyle? There we go. That's a good view. So we'll watch that. Yeah, I mean, they're small in here. They're river bluegills. They're small. If I want to get on big bluegills, I got to hit the lakes. And like I said, I went up. See, we're getting another. Oh, missed him. And got my bait. But did you guys see that go down? I mean, you breathe on those spring bobbers. Bam, they go down. Yeah, but like I said, it's still here. I know it's January. People are thinking, oh, there should be tons of ice, but this is pretty much the first week after the first weekend of ice. So like this weekend is when everybody was getting out. So I don't trust going out by myself on a larger body of water. So I go on the channels here. It's kind of a thing out here. People love fishing these channels and ponds and stuff. I didn't feel like fishing the ponds by the house just because it's kind of it's out in the open, and I was worried about it being a little warmer, the wind kicking up because of the convection. So yep, you ain't kidding. Real and virtual, you definitely see every little thing. Like I said, they'll breathe on it. And also, I wanted to get out here today. Let you. I know I talk about ice fishing quite a bit, so I wanted to actually get out and ice fish for you guys rather than just talk about it. So I have a couple of pond spots that have way bigger red breasts and bluegills in it, but you can't ice fish them. That's the problem. No, the issue with hold on, let's see what Froggy said. Come on, fishies. Oh, and she's talking to Jody. Yeah, come on, fishies. There. Hey, what's going on, Luke? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, a little ice fishing. We're just going, man. They're tiny little bluegills, but tiny little guys. I had one that was maybe palm size, but other than that, a little like 3-4 inches. But there's something. I'm putting, nah, I'm stretching the legs on this St. Croix with the spring bobber. I'm showing all these southern cat fishermen how delicate these spring bobbers are. This is probably as finesse as it gets. I mean, I'm not even seeing these. I'm in 3 feet of water here in the channels on the Fox. We just got first ice. This is probably the place to start. Well, actually, it is. This is where I start fishing. A lot of the ponds I like to do no ice fishing these days. They put all sorts of signs up and stuff. So I don't know. It is what it is. We might get out on them a little later in the year. But this early, the neighbors get all worked up and bent out of shape. So we just got a tungsten and some waxies. We're dead sticking them. They seem to be liking that. I was jigging when I first started. They wouldn't touch it. I do have my LX7 and I got my Markham camera. Look at that setup. Ain't that sharp? Hey, what's going on, Jello? How you doing? But since I'm trying to show these guys on the live stream, I kind of got it off to the side. It's kind of hard to do everything. Hey, John Parker, what's going on? John Parker accepts. Are you doing the apron challenge with Jody, John? Please tell me you're not. Also, I was telling SK this spot over here in this channel, I'm in a corner in a bend. The crappie will stack in here from time to time. They're either here or they're not. So, and I'm not talking day to day. I'm talking like from week to week. They'll hang out here for like a week and then disappear. I don't know why they do that. I'm on the river too. I'm on right off the river in some of these channels. So the river's all locked up. I know a spot where I think they're probably at, but there's no ice fishing in that bay. And that's where the squirrel police, also known as the conservation police, that's where they go to take their naps. So, see, I just had a little tap. I need to even find a spot to get some of them little baby walleyes like you were catching with your friend in that video. No, sir. John says no to the apron challenge. Hey, Luke, how much ice you guys got up by you? Because I'm sitting on like 4.5, maybe 5 if I'm lucky. Fish smack. Because it's in the middle of a neighborhood, and that neighborhood pays the money to to their association pays to mine those ponds, and the jerks that ice fish, they leave their crap everywhere. So it's a constant battle between homeowner associations, homeowners, and anglers on those. And I'd rather not. All the ponds are pretty. They're pretty much connected out here through creeks and stuff, and they all go into the river. So technically, you can bait fish them. So I bait fish a lot of those spots, and I'm not going to burn some of my better bait spots just because I piss off some homeowners. Because my truck's pretty recognizable. So the lower if I lay low, the better I am. Let me try a little deeper. They're being a little picky there. I mean, that's definitely something there. So I'm thinking I need to get it like right in front of their face. So I gotta get in the habit of raising it, lowering it a few inches each time. But they're, like I said, they're better having better luck just dead sticking a waxy. Nice thing about this spot is you can ice fish this at night. And there's where you park at this bar and they'll cook you burgers and they'll give you beverages to go. Charge you $5 to park in their lot, but it's in a neighborhood that's got no parking along the street, so you can't complain. Park where you can. Plus, it's a heck of a cool place to hang out on a Friday nights anytime. And they got a cheap boat ramp for the Fox too. I think they only charge $15, but they got no lights at night, so it's kind of hard. Yep, missed them. Did you guys see that? Tell me you saw that. Tell me you saw that. Trying to get the tip of the spring bobber right in front of the ice shavings there. There we go. Got him. Ooh, nice one. Ooh, he inhaled it. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get this hook out of him. There you go. See, little guys. Little guys. And he's gone. All right, tell me you guys saw that. Tell me you saw that spring bobber go down. Hey, quiet man Curtis, what's going on? See, there you go. As long as somebody saw it, I'm not crazy. There we go. All right. You know what my man Richard Jean says? Let's catch another. Seen it. Good deal. You know, there's no other fishing that you need so much gear to catch such little fish. Or such small fish, I should say. But when it's been since October, since you got on any good catfish or anything, you'll take it. Trust me. You guys would too. I need to get on that walleye bite, but I'm going to make a confession here. I'm a crappy walleye fisherman. Hey, what's going on, CBA? Not too bad. It's 34 degrees out here. I got the hand warmers, keeping my hands warm. As long as I can keep my hands warm, I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm in jeans. I don't even have long underwear. I don't even have long johns on. We're here in this corner. It's kind of up, so I'm thinking it's because it's all the weeds are gassing off. Let's see. I just missed SK's comment here. There you go. You guys can't see me, but I do have a smile on my face. I'm happy. I got on what 4 gills. We'll get a half a dozen or so. I'll be a happy man. We'll be good. Plus, I get to swing by one of my favorite places to eat, Portillo's, on the way home. Get me a beef sandwich with some hot peppers. Oh yeah, not bad for a Wednesday. And the good thing about it is now that I got my gear all sorted out, I just leave it in my truck and go. Like I said, I'm going out again. I think on Sunday. I'm supposed to go Saturday and Sunday. I don't think I'm going Saturday though, because we're going out to dinner with the wife on Friday night, and another couple. We're looking forward to that. Going out for steaks, believe it or not. It's only a month late for my birthday. And then Sunday, we're gonna hit. I'm going with that. Actually, my buddy who drove by here, the garbage guy, John. He's a good dude. He fishes hard. There's a few guys I know out here that fish hard. They know what they're doing. He's more of a bass guy than anything, but he's every day after work he's out there fishing for a little while. His wife works a little later. He gets off a little early, so he's got that 3 hours of downtime. So he fishes every day. Oh, see, got it. There we go. Got him. Oh, missed him. He just spit it at the right at the. Oh. Did you see? Did you see that? Because you guys are supposed to like yell or something. Because I didn't see it till the last minute. There we go. All right, I'm missing a. Hey, there's Freddie. What's going on? Alvin Lewis. What's up? What's up? I'm reading. You guys watch that tip up. I'm reading comments here. If I'm missing comments, I apologize. Oh, wait, we just had another hit. Got him. Ooh, little dude. Even smaller. This is the smallest one of the day. This one gets the Dockery Award. Check him out. That's a 5mm jig head. He still took it. Look at that little dude. Yeah, I got a smile on my face, SK. Better than nothing. Trust me, I'd rather be catching walleye or crappie or even channel cats with an automatic fisherman, but this is what I got right now. So this is what I'm doing. Plus, I like panfish, man. All right. Let's get that in front of the ice shavings for you guys. Oh, got another one. The little ones have moved in. Check it out. Another little dude. Look at that. There we go. Well, there's my half dozen. The first couple were bigger, but good. I even got my bait back. Oh, I hear more people coming out here. This is a community hole. Oh, holy smokes. There must be a ton of little ones out there. I'm dropping it and they're just going right on it. Might want to hold on to it, but I want you guys to see the spring bobber here. So there we go. All right, I got to scroll back up through chat. Tom in here? What's going on, Tom? How you doing, bud? Adventure Jack. Keys in the house. 34 degrees. Yep. Dockery Award. You know, he's watching in the background. Hey, it's official. I've caught more fish than Dockery this year. $30 degrees up in here in Nevada. Ooh. Alvin, I didn't know you. That's right, I did know you were in Nevada. Forgive me for forgetting that. Mm. All right, I gotta make it. I gotta figure it. I got the ice. I got the line against the side of the hole. That'll make it so it's a little harder to. There we go. Now you guys can see it. It's a little hard for me to reach right here, but Lee Evans, what's going on, Lee? You done babysitting for the day, bud? Hey, Mike, what's up, bud? Holy smokes, we got 40 people watching me catch dink bluegills. There we go. Come on. Come on. Nope. I got the depth dialed in, though. Getting a little bit of breeze going on here. Lyle got scared. Lisa, what's up? How you doing, Lisa? For those of you just getting in, what I'm doing is I'm fishing for bluegills here in northern Illinois on a channel to the river on like 4.5, maybe 5 inches of ice. First ice, it's kind of early. I'm just looking for some bluegills, trying to show off a spring bobber. If you can see that little fluorescent bead right there, that's on the end of what's called a spring bobber. And the fish can pretty much breathe on your bait. It'll show on there. So I'm sitting here staring at it like you guys are. We got 6 little tiny. Well, we got one so bluegill, but then we got like 5 super dinks. But like I said, I wanted to get out on the ice, like I was telling everybody who came in a little earlier, just to show you guys that I do in fact get out on the ice. And this is usually the earliest spot that's safest to fish. So that's why I'm out here. Sometimes you'll get on the crappie bite. Sometimes, usually you don't, but it is what it is. It'd be cool to catch crappie. And if I didn't have so much camera gear and stuff, I might do a little more hole hopping through this whole section of channels. I've never done that. I'm always here with a bunch of guys that want to drink beer more than hole hop. I'm like, why don't we just drink beer once we find them? You know how it goes. Or they got new gear they want to test out. That's the worst thing about ice fishermen. They get new gear and they want to test it, whether it's a heater or a new flasher or live scope. Hey, Lee, thank you. Thank you very much, bud. I appreciate you. I really do. You guys don't need to do that, but I do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. If you guys, I showed my, all right, now you see that bucket right there that's got all my electronics like stacked up on it? My coffee's in there. Thank you again, Lee. Muskrat, what's going on, bud? We're just doing a little big, tiny bluegill fishing, trying to get out and get a little fishing. Haven't been fishing in quite some time. I did go perch fishing, but they were all super dinks too. But you know what? I'm not complaining. And I had to drive 51 miles to do that. Here, I had to drive literally 20 minutes to get out here, so I'm not complaining. Here's another thing about sitting on this little chair. Oh my God, my leg's cramping up. You guys hear me screaming? That's me. I fell over in pain. Oh, and my ice cleats are up in the ice. Oh, I barely stood up. Oh, there's a fish on the radar, or on the sonar radar, on the sonar. It's off to the side though, so we'll see if we can get it right at the bottom. Mm. Come on. See, that little thing is bouncing around, but that's me. That's not a fish. I just picked up the rod to try to go a little deeper. I thought I saw something down there. Yeah, Roger. Hope you're getting better, man. Wow, that wind kicked up to about 2 miles an hour, blowing down my neck. Holy Toledo. Pull up my hoodie. I do have my hands in my pockets, so hopefully we won't miss fish because of it. But I'm trying to keep them warm. All right, we're gonna swap those. Put some new stink on there. Yeah, that should be good. There we go. See that? See it moving? Another tiny one. Holy smokes, these guys are ridiculously small. Good thing I'm not trying to make a video. Look at the size of that little guy. Not the smallest one, but still tiny. They're down there. Oh, Jesus. Right away. I'm going to try holding on to it this time, see what happens. Come on, fishy. What's going on, Jesse? How you doing, bud? Yeah, we got like 7 little bluegills. Just missed another one. They're tiny though, bro. Tiny, tiny, tiny. But you know what? I think you can attest to this. At least I'm out fishing. At least I'm out fishing. I got some minnows with me too. I don't know if you guys can hear the bait bubbler going. But I didn't see anything on my camera to validate it. I'm gonna save them till Sunday. One good thing about winter is they last forever in my garage. Let's make sure I got using the spring bobber. There we go. Can you guys see it? There we go. Gene, what's going on, bud? Brian B. I'm going to repeat the ice thickness. There we go. We're getting a little hit. Another little baby one. There we go. Did you guys see that? Missed them. They're tiny. These waxies might even be too big for them. 4.5 inches, 5 inches, depending on where I drill. I drilled about 20 holes on the way out here. Probably a low estimate. And we're just out here messing around, checking out the ice fishing live stream and setup to see how we can get it perfected. I do think I need to take my big sled out here next time because this little one is packed. Barely got room for my rod box. So. Oh, hold on, I'm losing comments here. Jesse says that gives some motivation to put and get on the ice, bro. Yeah, get out here, man. I'm out here in Port Barrington. If you guys want to know specifically, I'm probably right by your work. To be honest with you. First time you've seen it, Froggy? Well, I'm glad it's it. Sean, what's up again? Have a good one, buddy. I do have tip-ups, but I didn't see any fish worth setting them up, Freddie. And I'm only going to be out here for a couple hours. I got to get home. I got some work I need to get done. I need to check in on my dad and stuff. So I wanted to get out for a little bit this week. We'll be out again on Sunday for sure, maybe Saturday. I don't know if I'll live stream or if I'll try to make a video. What's going on, Dan? How you doing? So I figured I'd just show you guys how it works. Show you my electronics and my camera set up while I was out here and see if I can't get on some bluegills. So I got on some bluegills, but they're tiny. It is what it is. But put a smile on my face like SK was saying. Dan, you said something, but it scrolled off. And every time I go to scroll, I'm getting booted out of here. Let's see what Dan said. Oh, I just missed one trying to scroll through chat. Coco's got all right, here's the deal with Coco. She has bladder stones, like kidney stones, but in her bladder. I'm waiting to hear back from my vet. She reached out to Royal Canin to see if a change in diet would be. We're looking at the ingredients. She has a really sensitive stomach at her age, and it would probably kill her. Too drastic change in diet. It's that delicate. So we're gonna look at that and compare the ingredients against each other and see how big of a change it is and try that. I really don't. She's 13 years old. I really don't want to cut her open so they can scoop those out of there. I'd rather not do it at her age. all my experience in the past has been whenever you do that kind of surgery for a dog at that age, they end up living 6 years, 6 more months, and half of that time they're healing up from that surgery. It just doesn't add to the quality of their life, to be honest with you. Kind of harsh and stuff, but it is what it is. Oh, there's something breathing on it. Man, they're small. Only thing that would make my day is if there was a pike swimming through here, eating them bluegills. There we go. Come on. I think I just lost my bait. Get little taps and then nothing. Taps and then nothing. Now I got nothing. Oh, it's still there. Oh, look at that already. You see that? Barely moving. Little suckers are just barely nipping on the end of that thing. Trying to pull it off the hook. They're smart. Like I said, this is a community hole. It's not that they're smart. They're just the ones that are left probably are the ones that are the shy ones. Try to pull the waxy off the hook. Every now and then, though, they make a mistake. It's good, Dan. She's a good dog. Had her for a long time. I'm not. I mean, I definitely miss all my dogs that I lose, but it's just a part of life. They're only here for a little while. It's just a fact. It is. My biggest concern with my pets is they don't suffer at all. The less suffering they do, the better. Come on, take it. Oh, there's a big bass just swam in there. See him on the camera. Oh no, that's a big bluegill. They're right off the bottom. They're there. They're back in here. Let me see if they got my bait. Let me go a little deeper. But that was a nicer one. Swam right in front of the camera. There we go. You see that? It's like they're bumping it with their nose. That's not what they're doing. They're trying to pull it off the hook. It's still there. I would normally be holding this rod, but I want you guys to be able to see the takedown. There we go. Like that. Low battery. Hold on. Close. I need to get my All right, folks, sit tight. I need to get a charger. Oh. At least it'll give me a chance to get my coffee, that's for sure. Oh, coffee, yes. Let's see if I can get this hooked up here. It's slippery out here. Did I miss anything while I was gone? All right, I got it plugged in, but I didn't hear it go. Ring. All right, let's check this speed. There we go. That did force me to get my coffee out of the bucket. Hey, what's going on, Mike? How you doing, Michael Morello? Sorry, I'm cold. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, when I'm looking at the comments here, it makes it hard for me to only way to make the experience better, Mark. Yeah, no, I'm not laying on the ice. Normally it wouldn't be a problem, but it's a little damp here on the top. I might get wet. All right. There's more cars pulling up here. I'm looking forward to watching Docktails tonight. I'm looking forward to watching SK's Crappie Catch Adventures tonight. Can't forget about Patriot James. What's going on, Randall? How you doing? You guys hear that noise? That's the guy hand drilling behind me. We're going to give it like another half hour, and then I'm probably going to head on out here at home. But like I said, I wanted to test the setup. I know what I got to change. Definitely know what I got to change. Anybody out there want to trade an LX7 and a Garmin Pursuit HD for a live scope 9-inch ice rig? Contact me. Guys, check out Adrenaline Jackie's channel. Young lady, we just had a little nip. Young lady's got a cool vlog channel out in the desert. Look at that. Nope. I guess I should check. Oh, there's still bait on there. They're just ripping it off, trying to rip it off the hook. See, they're doing it again. There's another little one. See, they're tiny, tiny, tiny. Look at that. Fishing in a fish tank. Goldfish. I should make a, if I had my camera, I'd make a promo for realistic fishing. Keep it realistic. For Alex's channel, he pops in here once in a while. He used to pop in more than before, but more than currently, I should say. Ernie Braun, what's going on, bud? There we go. I have to admit, I've sat on more comfortable fishing chairs. Don't forget, guys, we got Chad's Blue Cat tournament this weekend. Look at that. Look at that. See it? Wow, they got to be tiny. Got them. Had them. Lost them. Actually, I had them by the waxy. Put a new one on there. We got more. I need to stop on the way home and get some more for the weekend. All right. If you guys notice, I'm not really reeling because I'm fishing so shallow, and I'm trying to keep the depth where they're biting. And I'm trying to keep this spring bobber within view for you guys. That's the hardest. That's proven to be the hardest part. Up, 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 up. There we go. There's a bigger one. That's what I'm talking about. That's a little better. These are the kind I like using for bait, flathead bait right here. Look at that. There we go. 6-incher maybe. Maybe 7 or 8. A little nicer. A little nicer. Hooked them right in the nose. Anybody counting? Look at that. That's a little nicer one. Woo-hoo. Here, we might get a TikTok out of this. And you going? Even got my bait back. Even though I got a little knot going on here. Hazards of using 2-pound test. Holy Toledo. Okay. I need to chill here. I think that was number 8. If this is a short live stream, I'll go back and watch because I need to keep track of this so I can send Dockery the number when I'm done. You don't get too far ahead of Dockery. Might as well take advantage of it when you can. Put some fresh bait on here. Man, but if I can get on, like, see that one right there, I'd have taken home and eaten that sucker whole. I'd have scaled it and gutted it and headed it, ate the fins and everything. It's a decent size for that. I mean, they're not monsters, but you don't want to keep the monsters. You want to keep the breeding stock in there. I think that's a big problem with a lot of urban fishing. There we go. And we'll catch another one. Till my hands freeze. All right, there we go. All right, let's stick my hands in my pockets. Oh, look at this. I can't even get my hands warmed up. I'm already getting hit. You guys seeing that? Tell me you're seeing that. Nope. Yep. Come on, come on. See, they're just pulling it off the back of the hook. I think he just got it. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Ooh, another nice one. Look at this one. Ooh, this one would make SK happy for sure. Check him out. Oh. Here, we're going to leave the hook and the bait in there. Maybe I can get a... Check him out. Look how pretty he is. Hooked right in the nose, right in the top. There we go. Look, the chubby little sucker, too. I got really big hands, too. Like I said, man, 10 of these, I'm a happy man. I'm eating good. Here we go. I don't know if that's a red breast, but it does, just standard bluegill dockery. I think he's probably watching at home. James, if you're seeing this, you can tell me later what this is. I trust you more than me, that's for sure, when it comes to this. There we go. It's going up in the hole. I saw that one on the camera, actually. That was kind of cool. I didn't see him hit, but I saw him come in. All right. Let's get it down there again. So are you guys liking this? Is this something for you guys to do? Because I know we like to keep ourselves occupied here online. You guys make sure to see it. Or should I change it up? I do have some plans to do some tip-up pike fishing here in the winter too. Do that last stream. That'll be a little different. I'll be staring at you guys at the camera, waiting for the flags to go. Standard bluegill. There we go. We got another bite. See, they're like right under the ice. All right, I'm going to scroll back through the chat so I can see what you guys said. That was dinner. Yeah, pretty much. I'm telling you, I'd get, half a dozen of them. And yeah, he's watching. Cool. Freddie's enjoying. Good. Up, I'm getting another bite. There we go. Something different for you guys to watch. Come on. Oh, but look at the size difference. Look at that one. And he inhaled it. He inhaled it more than that big one did. I'm trying to watch and be real careful because I left my fish pick at home, which is pretty much just like you can make one out of a chopstick and a little V in the bottom. All right, there's a very little piece of waxy on here. We'll see if we can't use that because I need to get my hands warmed up because I'm running out of temperature in my hands. Oh, look at that. Oh, did you guys see that? See, they swim around, they come through. But I mean, it looks like they're nailing it, but they're barely pulling on it. It's that spring bobber that lets you see those light bites. See, I'm going to stick my hands in my pocket here and look right away. Oh, I can't believe he wasn't on there. What in tarnation? Just want to make sure you guys can see that. My hands are going back to get warmed up in my hand warmers. See, and now I think the line's up against the side of the hole, so it's not going to be as sensitive of a pickup on that spring bobber, but if one takes it, I'll know for sure. So what about this view? Is this view all right, or would you guys rather look at my ugly mug? You guys are my test crew here. See, and they swam on by. Where's my coffee? One time I was out, see, look at this. As soon as I touch something, look at that. Can't even have a coffee on the ice. Let me have a sip of my coffee and I'll show you that fish. Usually I wouldn't leave them lay on the ice there like that unless I was keeping them because they freeze up pretty quick. And if it's brutally cold out, you freeze their eyes. I'm going to call this one a medium for the day. Definitely a small bluegill, but for the day it's medium size of what I was catching. He's all tied up in a line. Give me 1 second here, folks. There's little dude. Hey, if Mr. Morello's still here, this is the kind of fishing that Lauren would love to do, I imagine. Be a good time. They got good ice out there in Iowa. Oh, look at him. He's floating. Come on, you got this. I may be taking him home. Come on. See, I had him out on the ice for a minute. Let's see if he comes to. If not, I'm taking him home. Yeah, he's coming home with me. Hold on 1 second. I'm not sticking my hands in there unless I have to, and I don't have to. Yeah, see, he was on the ice for just for too long, and he's done. So we'll take him home. We'll use him for cut bait. We'll add him to the pile. We'll vacuum seal him. I mean, he's pretty much frozen already, so. I need cut bait for. Oh, wait, look at that. Huh. They must be stacked up down there now. See, but I've said this on Panfish Nation. You get in these little basins. There's this little 4-foot basin here. I know 4 foot don't sound much, but when the rest of the channels are all 2 feet deep, they'll collect up in here and swim around in these big circles. The guy behind me with his daughter's doing the exact same thing. He's actually moving it, but I'm not going to tell anybody how to fish. Let them figure it out or ask me. But they'll come through in waves, not in waves, but they just come through in passing. See if I can't get that spring bobber. It looks like they're already getting a bite. Look at this. Another medium bluegill. I'm not going to let this one touch the ice. We're going to get this one back in the hole. This one's kind of neat. Well, more than kind of. It is neat. I'll make sure I get that spring bobber in front of the shavings. All right, hands in the pockets. This is when I get my bites. Hey, what's up, 336? I'm trying to read these chats, but the sun's kind of behind me, right in the camera face, right in the camera screen. So it's. I'd like to say it was easy to do, but it's not. I'll tell you what it is easy. He's drinking this coffee out here. This wind's picking up just a slight bit. Can you guys hear that wind a little bit? It's up to like maybe 4 miles an hour, which isn't much, but when it's this temperature, you feel it. Jackie's in here? Did I miss Jackie? Or is that Froggy? Froggy, is your name Jackie? I always just call you Froggy. All right, we're going to put fresh bait on this. Maybe. There's enough on there. I wish the darn crappie were in here, because then I'd have dinner tonight. I could watch Patriot James, Doc Tales, and SK Crappie eating tonight. Looking at the camera, hard to see. Yeah, they're 4 to 5 inches. I had one that was like between 7 and 8. My hand right here from tip to tail, that's 9 inches. From the tip of my pinky to my thumb. That's how because 9 inches is the minimum for a couple of crappie spots I do. So I measured. It's actually 8 and like 3/4, close enough. If it extends past my fingers, it's 9 inches. So that was just a little bit shy. So I'm gonna say 8 being conservative, 7.5, 8 being conservative for the one nice one. we don't get a bite here in a second. Hey, Dallas, what's going on, bud? I've seen a lot of the names that were in the live show on Monday night. When I had the open mic night, we had a lot of fun. Talking with Chad and Az and Brian B. and Austin came up there. Freddie was up there. Josh from the Weekend Angler was up there. We had a good time. I had a lot of fun. I do have okay, here we go. I got a big guest coming up, but it's going to be a pre-recorded show for various reasons, so stay tuned. I think you guys will be excited to watch it. I still got to decide on whether or not I'm going to do it, play it on a Monday as a premiere, or if I'll just upload it to the site and as a podcast. I'm thinking I'll do a premiere on a Monday. Keep that Monday content going. But I'm really looking forward to that. I had two other huge. Hey, Van, what's going on, brother? How you doing? I had a couple of other guests that were really interested in coming on, and then ice fishing season happened, and they're kind of not replying back to me. But they're busy dudes, so I'll message them every 3 weeks until I get them on there. But I'm trying to get them on there for you guys. I think you guys will really do it. Let's hear it. Scrolling through the chat, see if I missed anybody. Somebody's always watching. We're gonna let my hands warm up here for a couple of minutes, and then we'll put some fresh bait on there. And now this bluegill's flopping around on the ice. It's coming home with me. I need some cut bait for automatic fishermen. Get on that channel cap bite. Shiners usually work better, but if I got bait, I'm going to use it. Especially since I bought medium shiners, $9 a dozen. Hey, Duggar, what's up, bud? Duggar, tell me this doesn't look like the moon. Look at that. The craters on the moon. All right, we're going to freshen the bait up on this. Maybe change the height. Bait still looks good. We'll try with the height first. We'll go a little deeper. With the sun hitting this phone right in the screen, it's hard to see that little orange thing for me, a little neon thing. I want to make sure I got it in front of the shavings for you guys. See, there we go. There we had it and gone. See, look away for 1 second and they bite. Look, he's back already. Did you see that? I think he just, he's on. Ooh, there we go. Not the biggest one, but not the littlest one. There we go, folks. There's another one right there. There we go. Bluegill fishing. Exactly. Well, you know, SK, I don't usually use minnows, especially for, I quit using them pretty much for crappie fishing. I might use them just in new water once in a while, but yeah, they're getting out of hand. I use them here for tip ups, which are pretty much fish traps. So there we go. Hey, Parker, what's up, bud? We got like 10 or 12 bluegills so far. Better than nothing, my friend. Some really small ones, a few okay ones. Nothing monstrous, nothing Texas size. I'd use every single one of them for bait, that's for sure. I hear my buddy John, my fishing buddy, I hear him on the other side of these houses right here. He's getting the garbage. I bet you, if he saw me, I bet you he'd run out here. If he's still in the neighborhood for lunch, I'm sure he saw my car out there. He'll stop at lunchtime when he's ready. Or if he's wanting to get on the ice tonight, he won't take a lunch. All right. Let me see where that. There we go. See, you guys aren't seeing that crappy angle that is. In order to get a good angle and the line not to be touching the side of the hole, I got to get the fishing pole like away from me. I know it makes no sense, but it is what it is. Use some geometry skills here. See if I can't get a little closer to me and still be. All right. That sucks, Michael, but awesome. That sucks, but awesome. Hopefully I won't knock myself out. Yeah, that was, wasn't that, oh, he's not from Iowa, though. Oh, yeah, you drill. A lot of guys that get the big fish through. A lot of sturgeon guys, they use, they'll make a 3-leaf clover design to get them through. Come on, fishy. I've never caught a fish that big through the ice. All right, cool. Thank you, Duggar. John Boy's catfishing. What's going on? We're doing some bluegill fishing through the ice. And if you guys could see me, I do have a smile on my face. See, but you see how the bite kind of slowed down now? It means they kind of left on their way. They'll be back. We'll see if we can wait for them to come back around. What's going on, Bob? How you doing? Yeah, Dockery type smile. Sure. No, I got a big smile on my face. I'm out fishing, shooting the shit. I get to talk like a bumbling idiot to people who listen. I'm not cold yet. I am going to put my hoodie back up because that wind's blowing right down the back of my neck. If you guys can see that, the wind blowing on the spring bobber, you can see it vibrating a little bit. I don't know how good the picture is where you guys are watching. There we go. That was a nut bite. There's another one. Come on, take it. Eat it. Look at him. He's just nipping on it. There we go. Look at that. Look. Decent sized one. Not the biggest again, but check it out. Give you a comparison of my 2XL hands here. There we go. Decent sized one. That'll work. It only took me 20 holes to find these guys. Alright, see this one? Could have used my pick. There we go. Oh, I had him right in the snoot. Ready, going. Alright, we're going to drop this back in there after I get it unwrapped up. I have to admit, this is it's pretty peaceful. If I didn't have to listen to my buddy drive the garbage truck around, it might even be serene out here. Urban fishing seldom is. Eric B, what's up, bud? How you doing? All right, just stuck my hands in my pocket, so we'll probably get another bite. I hope. I'll probably just jinx myself. Where's my coffee? There it is. Nope, nothing. Dan's saying, Mark, did you say, hold on, he scrolled off here. Mark, did you say it would be Sharina out there? I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I'd be happy to take Sharina out here. I'm using 2-pound test, Jerry. This is just my little panfish noodle rod. I run a couple of the whisker seeker ones from my automatic fisherman because I use those for catfish. I got some stiffer ones I use for crappie and walleye. Actually, I use this one for crappie too, but from 13 Fishing, some St. Croix, some whisker seekers. I got a couple of cheaper ones. This one right here, I just got a cheap Eagle Claw reel on there. I mean, I think they're like $18. Let's see what Dallas said. Dallas said, if you were hand lining, you wouldn't have to watch the pole. Well, I'm kind of watching chat too, but yeah, you can definitely feel it through your hands. But pole's nice because you can get the line to be right in the middle of the hole. Oh, that could be it. A little shallower than I want to be. All right, so drop it a little deeper, see if we can't get it right over their little mugs. Yeah, I kind of like the fact I can get this spring bobber right out here for you guys. Can you guys see that? Why is this sticking right there? I have to clean that hole out here in a minute. And this is like wussy ice fishing right here. This is nice weather, barely any breeze. The holes aren't icing up. That's when they test you. Ryan, what's going on, bud? Oh, I ain't frozen, man. It's 36 degrees by now, I'm guessing. 34, 36. I'm out here just with my jacket. It's open. I don't even have long johns on. I got my feet warm. I'm trying to keep my hands warm. Got about a dozen bluegill caught. Just having a good time. Yes, I'm using maggots, also known as waxworms. Waxies are some sort of larva. Just use them on a 5 millimeter tungsten jig head, silver hammered from Acme. I love them things. That's like the number. For some reason, that gold. I think a lot of the forage around here is shiner based, so that gold, hammered gold, is good. Anything less than 60 sucks. Well, you fish all night and day in that coat, in that kayak in the rain, so you be quiet, Borts. You're just as miserable out there. Will Green, what's going on? The pond is iced up. That means it's cold out there. Yeah, but it's been like this for like a month. I've had enough time to temper myself. Yeah, I'm fishing real local. I'm about 20 minutes from my house. All right. Yeah. Wait. How deep am I? I want to go deeper. Oh, no, that's pretty good. It's down there. Trying to keep that spring bobber, little fluorescent part of it, in front of the ice shavings for you guys so you can see it. Hey, did you guys know that Ryan Bortz is a seminar specialist? Will Green says, trying to get ready to go fish in the state park tomorrow. Which state park, Will? What state are you in, bud? That's all you need to know. I don't need GPS cords or nothing. Yeah, Lyle says it's going to be cool too, Dan. No, I do not stick the maggots into my mouth. No. I hope you get some ice. I know the guys around you don't want it, but I know you'll fish it. Texoma State Park. All right, we're going to put some fresh bait on there without putting it in my mouth, Froggy. Well, actually, this is still pretty good. So you see, they kind of left the area. They'll be back. It takes a while for them to make their rounds. Come on, I'm not on the bottom. Why is it doing it? Am I on the bottom? Is everybody just chilling out at home, or you guys cheating work out of some pay? Yeah, our winter's been pretty mild too, Dan. We got no snow this year, to be honest with you. We got between 4 and 6 inches, depending on what part of the county you're in. And that's nothing this late. There we go. We got another bite there. Come on, take it. Eat it. There we go. We got there. Oh, did you guys see that? They pulled it right down and nothing. There wasn't even any weight to it. They're just trying to pull them off. Probably a little sucker too. The big ones don't even have a bite that big. See, look at it biting again. There we go. We got him. We got him. There we go. There's another little bluegill. There we go. Right on. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, bud? Just catching some little fish. Get Sophie out here. Do some ice fishing. She'd love it. There we go. Oop. Get him back in the water. I'm literally in like 3 to 4 feet of water at the most. I'm using the spring bobber. I'm trying. You see me fidgeting with this. It's trying to get that little fluorescent tip of that on there, so you guys can see it over the ice shavings. Yeah, we got at least I'm thinking a dozen. I'd have to go back and count. Anybody keeping track? Oh, wait a minute. Is Froggy and Rico in my chat? Are they behaving? Is Froggy behaving herself? Dockery would put the bait. What would he put the bait? In his mouth? I ain't putting it in my mouth. You should say, whenever there's an ice fishing stream, you guys should all ignore Lyle unless he's on the ice. Or at least on screen. Yeah, I wouldn't put it in my mouth. Not a maggot. I'll tell you what, I'll eat a maggot if you come ice fishing with me, Lyle. Yeah, not making any comments now, are you? Yeah, Froggy's being behaved for now. Yeah, fry them up like rice. Yeah. I was watching one freaking fishing video, I think a couple days ago. They were eating like processed crickets, dried crickets. It's like, really? Nah, don't need that. I got beef jerky. Who needs crickets? There we go. We got another bite. Lyle says no. There we go. Come on, come on. I'm watching. I see that. Look at that. It's messing with it again. It's got to be a dink. Tim Molina, what's up, brother? We have some ice fishing. We're doing some bluegill fishing, Tim. We got about 12 so far. I'd have to go back and count. I wasn't keeping track. But I will go back and count just so I can send Dockery a picture or a number. He's probably counting in the background too. He's going to want to beat it the next time he goes out. He's going to be like, oh, I got to get. Mark caught 12. I'm going to catch 13. All right. We're going to give it another 15 or so minutes. Can anybody tell me what time it is, Central Standard Time? Because I can't see it on my phone with StreamYard up. He's clicking that counter. Show the electronics. Here you go. There's my flash. There's my flasher, and there's my video camera. Look at that. That's what I'm running. Check the bait on here. Oh, it's still there. We got severe weather warnings. Looks like it's going to start snowing here in a little bit. Or raining. I couldn't really see it. Why is this so difficult to get within camera shot for you guys? Been a struggle all day. There we go. All right, Jerry, thanks for stopping in. Fat Boy Fishing, what's going on? 11:23. Look at that. There's a hit. You guys see that? Come on. Oh, there we go. Tim Molina, this one's for you. This is the Tim Molina bluegill. Look at that. Not the biggest, but not the smallest one. Look at that. There's the little dude. There we go. The Tim. This is Mr. I'm naming this one. We're going to name him next time. This one is Tim Molina. Froggy, the next one's yours. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Probably rain. Like I said, I didn't plan on being out here but for a couple of hours. And I'm literally half a block from my truck, so it ain't too bad. Yeah, I wanted to set that hook or just get them. I think they're spitting it. Finesse fishing's like another level when you're ice fishing for panfish. It really is. Only thing that would top my day off today would be a perch. But I don't see any on the camera. Oh, she's watching it. Too much information, Froggy. You're just trying to tease Rico. I know everything. I know what you're doing. Here, fishy. Derek, what's going on? Yeah, no crappies. We're just getting after some little bluegills. That's all we had, luck. This spot, the bluegills are either here or they're not, Derek. And today they're not. I think we got over a dozen or so. I'd have to go back and look, but some bigger than others and some a heck of a lot worse than the better ones. Oh, wait, I saw something from Tim here. What did he say? All kidding aside, uh, where am I fishing? I am on some channels off the Fox River. This is some shallow water. They're backwaters. They're the first things to be safe out here by me. And since I was fishing out here by myself, that was my biggest concern. I didn't want to have to worry about falling through ice like on a bigger body of water. Um, than I was trying to get this live stream up and running. Because I'll tell you what, ice fishing's a lot of gear to begin with. Add a tripod and battery packs, and I got some of my GoPro stuff. I was going to do a little other recording, but I don't think I'm going to get to it. Makes for a lot of stuff. Right now, I know that this isn't even that small of a sled. If you guys can see this, I got my gear like sprawled out all over. Yeah, I see. This is kind of loaded up. I got my auger and stuff here. Obviously, we got the bucket here. I'm sitting on a chair. So it adds up fairly quick. So we're going to put some fresh bait on here. Actually, this is still not chewed up, so adjust it on the hook. There we go. See if we can't get one more before I call it quits. Because ever since something hit it on the way down. I might show Lyle how to use a spud bar before I go home on the live stream. See if I can't get him to poop himself at home. Hey, fish in the rut. What's going on? No, we're just going after some bluegills today. Like I was saying to the other folks in here, this spot, the crop area, they're here or they're not. Today, they're obviously not. So we're just fishing with a 5mm jig, hammered gold, and some waxies. Keeping it simple. Trying to test out the live stream action. If you'll notice, I don't know if you were here, this right there, that little fluorescent thing, that's the titanium bobber, spring bobber. Them fish will breathe on it, you'll see it move, which is kind of necessarily when you're fishing panfish through the ice. So I got it set up like this so I can read chat and you guys can watch the tip of that. They're not the biggest fish, but at least you guys get to see the bites and stuff. And if anybody gets cross-eyed from staring at it, I apologize, because I'm just about there. Yeah, we're doing all right. I think I'm at a dozen or so. I don't know. Who knows? I'd have to count, go back and count. I stopped counting at half a dozen. It's been a while since then, so. I do appreciate you guys being here, keeping me company. Even though I think the people that live in these houses are looking at me like I'm crazy talking to myself. All right, so maybe you guys, what's Vance's? You catching more fish than I have from the cab, my Kenworth. Yeah, you're making money. That's a good thing. You got grandbaby presents to save up for next Christmas. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for keeping me company again. All right, let's change the depth on this bait. See if that makes a difference. Because a lot of time, they may be moving, but they'll still hang out. All right, so I'm sitting here talking to you guys, thinking about lunch. I'm really thinking about that beef sandwich from Portillo's. If you guys know what a Portillo's is, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, I think I just got a hit there. Or do I get jumbo chili cheese dogs? Because those are wicked good too. I saw Fat Boy says, this makes me think of the movie Grumpy Old Men. If La was out here and Docker, there'd be 3 grumpy old men out here. Grilled pork chop sounds good with asparagus. Heck yeah. But I don't have that available to me. It's just bluegill's still kicking. There he is. Oh no, that's a beer truck. Well, he could stop too. You know what makes asparagus really good? When you wrap them in bacon. Did I say that? You guys thought I didn't say it today. How deep are we here? We're too deep. Let's go shallower. What was that? Just got a splinter off my rod. All right, we're trying for one more before we go. Yep, that's good that way too, Dan. Never had teriyaki sauce on anything that I didn't like. All right, folks, watch that rod tip. I'm going to go stretch my legs real quick. This little stool is killing me. How are you guys doing over there? Oh, yeah? I just got a bunch of bluegills over here. That's about it. Yeah, you ain't kidding. We're working. I got some tip ups. I should have sent them out. If that's the most difficult decision you make today, you're in good shape, Michael. I chose coffee. All right. Now he said he had a walleye come up and smack his bait, so I'm guessing that might have scared him off to one side or the other as far as the bluegills go. But if he stung him, he ain't gonna hit on anything. So we're gonna try one last fresh piece of bait, and then we're gonna call it quits for the day. Nice short little live stream. Not what you guys are used to from me. Usually I do the longer ones when I fish in the river in my boat. See, this is the hardest part of today, is getting this little bead over that shaved ice so you guys can see it better. Is Chris in here? Hey, what's going on, Chris? Hope you're feeling better. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Well, yeah, the bite dried up. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? How you doing, bud? Jeff's a ham radio friend of mine. I haven't talked to you in a while. How's life up in Canada? What's the temperature up there, Jeff? It's like 34 degrees here. We're finally getting a tiny little bit of breeze. Back to work? Good deal. My sister's whole family had the Rona. Every single one of them. So that was a miserable house. They're all vaxxed too, so who knows? We're not going to get into that. Docktails, that's right. Mr. Morello's on there tonight. Jeff says above freezing. Yeah, same here. So you got the same weather we got. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff. You're in like Edmonton, right? Downtown? Or Calgary? I forgot which city you're actually in, but I remember that awesome view you guys have from your place up there. Yeah, we got about a dozen bluegill. Be a guess, give or take one or two. Probably just shy of that. So the guy behind me says he had a walleye come in and smack his bait, so it could be scaring them off, which is why they didn't come back around. Yes, Edmonton, that's right. I thought it was Edmonton. Oh, it was a couple years ago? Well, I'm sorry we haven't kept up. I don't think I've, other than the local 2mm or 2 meter stuff, I haven't really turned on my radio lately. Every time there's a storm, I use it, so just haven't had time. Been working on the channel and stuff and our business and so on. So, Mike Irvin, what's going on? I saw you on Lee's this morning. Nice to see you on there. What is that? All right, yeah, I think we're done, folks. Mark, I ended up getting a bench. Oh, a bench ruling yesterday with an IV in my arm at the infusion center. I still got it. Well, I hope you're feeling better too, bud. Oh, thanks, bud. Something I really enjoy is fishing and shooting the shit with all the good people. That's probably why I got into ham radio. I do use it for weather events, absolutely. Let's see. All right, folks, we still got 34 in here watching. I'm going to leave this in the water. I'm going to start packing this stuff up slowly. Rustic, what's up? Well, actually, I should wait because I got to pack it all up in a specific order. Next time, if I come out here again next week, we're going to set some tip ups out here for you guys. At least two. Well, we'll have two out there. That's all I can have. And we'll just watch the flags. I'll save some of that bait if I have any left over. We'll adjust this bait one more time. We're going to get down towards the bottom. They're not coming up high anymore. All right, let's see what happens there. This is the last one. This is the last soak right here. Last soak. Hey, what's going on, Lloyd? How you doing? Oh, there we go. There we go. We got another one. Oh, almost had the Froggy on because Froggy's the next one to get a fish named after her. Let's see if it comes back. Be nice to finish it off with a fish. Oh, here comes another angler out here. Let's see what Tim says. Good job, Tim. Way to go. Yeah, let me check the bait on this. Yeah, there's still bait. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, come on. They're just pulling on the end of that waxy. Let me fix that waxy. Oh, he got it. You know what? We're going to soak one more because he's down there. Oh, there's a little one or a big one. We're gonna drown one more wax worm. Come back up. So stay tuned here. Yeah, I'll be back out here at night on Tuesday. That's right. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here. There we go. See, he's back. He's back. And he stopped. Where did they go? Tell me, people. Where did the fish go? They're down there. I can see them on my flasher. They're just tight-lipped. Come on, walleye. Get you some. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd take that sucker home. I'd have me a walleye dinner with a side of bluegill. I wouldn't say that for bait. I'd cook them both up. He's gone. He's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Shadow, you guys can't see it from this angle, but for some reason, the only way I can get that bead to show up over the ice is if I'm touching the side of the hole. That's what I've been kind of messing with this whole time. Hey, Bex, what's going on? How you doing? We're just about ready to end it. We got a bunch of little bluegills. Just something to pass the time. I want to get out here and check out on how to go about live streaming from the ice. And this is not bad for dead sticking, which means I'm just kind of letting the bait soak here. I'm not jigging or anything. But if you've noticed that little bead, that thing, you breathe on it and it moves. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for movement there. So I'm just kind of got my hands in my pockets, trying to keep it nice and warm. Been out here, I don't know, hour and a half. Oh, let me see. I can actually tell you. Oh, almost 3 hours. Holy smokes, longer than I wanted to be out here. All right, we're going to give this another 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then I'm calling it. And I would call it if I didn't just get a couple of little nibbles here a second ago. Then I got a lot of stuff to pack up. Got about a half a block walk on the ice. And we're going to stop at Portillo's and get me either a beef sandwich or some jumbo chili cheese. You guys were no help in helping me decide what I want. But I'm thinking I might get that jumbo chili cheese with onions. Oh, see, there was a hit. There we go. Come on. Got him. All right, we finished with a fish. This one is named Froggy because she was the next one in line to get a name. Ooh, this one isn't too bad, too. He inhaled it. Check it out. Maybe 6-incher. There we go. Thanks, guys. Well, I'm glad you guys hung out. Kept me company. Let me get this sucker back. Here we go. Remember, I got big hands folks. So he's a pretty decent sized bluegill. I got 2XL hands. They're pretty big. So I don't know, 7 inches maybe. Pretty close. There we go. Oh, I missed the hole. Son of a gun. Hold on. You guys got to see the release here, because that's what it's all about, right? There we go. Here's the hole. Here's the release. He gone. All right, folks. Let me flip the camera around. We'll say goodbye to y'all. Let me see. I want to click more here. Settings, camera. From the back camera to the front camera. Look, there I am. Close this out so I can see what's going on. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Fix my hat, get the logo out there. Give me a thumbs up on your way out. I'd appreciate it. We'll see everybody in all the live streams tonight. Patriot James. Got Docktails going on tonight. We got SK's Crappie Catching Adventures. Absolutely. Hey, there's SK. Let me put my glasses on. Let me see. Yeah, I missed out on a good dinner, bud. You ain't kidding. If I knew I had 6 of them, which I think I did, 6 of those nicer sized ones, I'd have kept them. And I would have cooked them up because they're pretty good. And this is the river. This isn't some stinky pond or nothing. So this water's pretty clean. It would have been good. But we're definitely going to see all you guys around tonight. I appreciate you. I'm going to go swing by Portillo's, which you know about Portillo's, on the way home. And we'll see you guys around. Thank you, everybody. And we'll talk to you later.